Alright, so I want to talk a little bit about arranged marriage and wishing that I kept my mouth shut. I wish I kept my mouth shut. So, adjust the camera. So, as a kid, I don't know why, or I don't know how. I think it has something to do with all the family peer pressure. Back at my childhood family peer pressure, because obviously we had childhood family members thinking I was gay, obviously, because I was not liking ladies on TV. I wasn't liking a bunch of girls in school, and I wasn't what's the word I'm looking for? I wasn't out there seeking girlfriends like that, especially in high school. Even though it's more my fault to an extent, well, like I said, there was peer pressure involved. My 8th grade year, that's when I realized that I, preferred basically white women. That's when I realized I kind of preferred that to begin with. And they're like a whole race of women. And I don't know why. I decided to, promote that, And I told people, basically all the women I was interested in. I don't know why. Especially the females in my childhood family. I don't know why I told them, because they're the main people I shouldn't be telling. Because I remember one time after church, in my childhood ministry I was serving in. I don't know why, but I don't know. I think it has something to do with one of my extended childhood family members saying that black women act ghetto, stuff like that. Oh, well, that's our personality, whatever. And then I don't know why. I was a teenager at this point. I just said, well, I don't want no ghetto woman. I don't want her ghetto. I want her to be white. And obviously, my extended family member, childhood family member, was like, don't date no white woman. And I was like, why not? Don't date no white woman. It was super vague why they told me to. I will use gender neutral pronouns. Not because no non-binary junk, which I unfortunately understand now, but yeah, because obviously I'm not trying to expose people, while at the same time expose people. So yeah, I don't know what was wrong with me, even though to some extent they did not, but in a sense they did. My immediate childhood family members, and even my extended childhood family members. Like, for some reason, there's like, every single time I mention my excitement, my preference, my excitement, even my attraction to women who are not white, women who weren't black, they was always like, what's wrong with the black woman? I was like, there's not necessarily nothing wrong with the black woman. Obviously I had to say that, but, that's the message I was trying to convey as a kid/teenager is like, there's nothing necessarily wrong with a black woman. It's just the image I have in my head and the women, the wife I see is white. That is what it is, That's what I see. That's what I imagine. So that's that. I want that. And I'm not, well, now for sure I'm not willing to sacrifice that. I'm not really. Not really. Don't get me wrong, there are some exceptional, black women. Like Taylor Russell. Well, she's biracial, but that might play the role why I think she's really, not necessarily really cute, but she's cute. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. Anyways, and then when I really started to do this is when I was, I think my junior year of high school. I think that's where I really started to be stupid and just say, I want a white woman, I want a white woman, I want a white woman. I really wish I just kept my mouth shut. Because I even forget, and even another incident in And I believe, no, this was around the time when Black Panther, I think, was released. No, Get Out was just released. I think it has to be mid 2017 when Get Out was released. Like, I was being shamed on my childhood family, immediate childhood family, like right then and there. And I remember one of my childhood parents was like, Ray, if you want to find a Christian woman, I suggest you stay in church. Which, don't get me wrong, I am 100%, I'm going to follow that. In fact, my childhood parent didn't even need to say that. That's a standard. She must be in the church. When I say in the church, she must actively be a Christian and actively want to do better. Actively want to do better. That's what I mean by that. Not necessarily going to physical church, which, spoiler alert, that's what I would prefer she do. But yeah. But after watching, I knew the exact reason why. They told me to download that movie, Get Out. Because it was their attempt to try to convince me to stay within the race. And then as soon as that movie, don't get me wrong, Get Out was still a really good movie. It was still a really good movie. But obviously, it wasn't going to persuade. It didn't persuade me at all. I was going to sit there and let him. Is that my Starbucks thing? I think that was my Starbucks wrapper. I don't think so. Probably so. I'm getting distracted because I had Starbucks technically yesterday, but earlier today. But yeah. Anyways, I remember my immediate childhood sibling told me, so you still want a white woman, Ray? And then, I'm not going to mention names, obviously, but my other immediate childhood sibling told me, yeah, Ray, you want a white woman? just like shaming me and annoying me and all that stuff. I looked down and said, look, I'm not going to let no movie tell me what to do. I'm still going for a white woman. And clearing all that, oh, you hate yourself, sell out, and all that junk. It was just a bunch of crap they were saying. And obviously in 2018, when 2018 happened, I don't know what in the flying fuck was wrong with me. I'm going to cringe hard saying that swear word, but I don't know what in the world was wrong with me. I think the main reason why I started to parade my preference in white women is because I was, not necessarily, I was forcibly removed. I was a minor, so I was forcibly removed from my childhood parents back in Joliet. Moved back to Chicago. And I was at a high school, but that didn't really have, white women. Because, like I said, if I'm being honest, black women, if you're not a white woman, you're not the most beautiful woman on earth, with the exception of Asians. Technically, they're not the most beautiful, but they are very beautiful. They're probably like second in line, but I moved to a high school that was full of not white girls. So, that was the thing, white women. So, I started to, I don't know what was wrong with me. And then, like I said, and also my PMO was so up the roof and stuff, so, yeah. I mean, I did have like a few, I was very weird according to them. No surprise there, because I was in a mostly black school. They had Mexicans too, don't get me wrong. And I grew up with Mexicans, so technically that last year of high school did give me my childhood, a little bit of my childhood back. Anyway, so yeah, during that time, I was parading even online. When I first don't get me wrong, I first created this Instagram account for a reason. It was for attention, I'm not gonna lie, but at the same time, it was an experiment, especially taking my shirtless pictures. I wanted to see how this Instagram works, and clearly my experiment was correct. Me posting a bunch of interracial stuff, black man, white woman to be exact, and and my fitness. My fitness journey as well. That too was on there. I was getting likes and stuff. That was the most of likes and comments I got on my Instagram page, and I just started the account. I hate that sex sells. I really do. But hey, there's that. That's another thing. They probably thought, well, I'm not going to sit there and lie. It was literally the content I was posting, but I'm not going to go into specifications. Like I said, my PMO was so up the roof at that time. You know, my testosterone was up the roof. So, yeah, 2019, that's when I started to dial down on that. Because, you know, I was still trying to prove I wasn't, you know, a sellout and junk like that. I was letting pro-black people get the best of me. My childhood family is pro-black, which it's fine, go ahead. But the idea I have to be pro-black is doesn't make sense to me. But because pro-black itself, someone don't make sense to me to begin with. Should be pro-human, you know, pro-life, free-human, and all that. Yep. And then from there, you know, I didn't parade it, but I calmed down a lot in 2019. I just, you know, decided to say, you know what, they ain't gonna listen to me. I wish I kept my mouth shut. I decided to just keep my mouth shut going there for 2019. Even though online, I did stop saying how much I wanted a white woman, a white wife, and all that stuff online and in real life. If I trust the dudes, the dudes. I stopped telling women, especially black women. I stopped telling women my preference in them. So, the only one I'm going to tell my preference in women is, to a woman, is white women. That's it. They're the only ones I'm going to tell. Well, maybe the other, like Asians, and maybe Latino women. Maybe, but Asians specifically. I wouldn't mind telling my preferred white women, but I wouldn't honestly mind, you know, settling for an Asian. Because Asians are pretty. Can't go wrong with that. I'm not saying black women aren't pretty. They just aren't the prettiest women on the earth. That's all. And even just me speaking right now, I wish I kept my mouth shut. I just wish I would have did my shit and didn't just go. Yeah, but that's the life I chose. But you know, it's the best. I'm at least I'm in my 20s. And I can just go now. I mean, obviously, I have the internet. It was speaking of, there was a cut. There was a little portion of a scene I made in my New Year movie of 2015, Random Everything, on my old channel from high school. I did list my preferences and races even in 2015. I just wish I kept my mouth shut. I was saying that junk even when I was 15 years old. 2015 to 2019. That's when I was promoting it. No, yeah. Early 2019. So yeah. 2015, late 2015 to early 2019. That's when I promoted my preference. I do technically do it now, but it's just more on the down low. And if I fully trust you. Which family I don't trust at all. Modern family, childhood family, that's it. Legacy family is a whole nother situation. That's the family I create with my own seed, but yeah. Biological family, I don't trust them either. I even told them as well. But hey. Well, and technically I didn't. So at least most of my biological family don't know. Only a very select few do. But even though they don't, well, my phone about to die. Oh, okay, it's at 15% anyway. But I'm almost done recording anyway, but yeah. Well, yeah, that's pretty much it, you know. I don't trust nobody no more. And I'll say most of my childhood family know of my my racial preference. I mean, obviously, they shame me. Some of them doesn't really shame anymore because they learned to accept it, but they learned to just try to persuade me to, you know, be within the race. And I remember one of my childhood family members told me that, hey, you'll miss out the benefits of being with a black woman, like she's tighter or whatever. I'm a virgin. As long as I don't lose my virginity to a black woman, and even if I did, I'm not going to try to get rid of her. But as long as I don't lose my virginity to a black woman, it's not going to matter what woman I'm with, as long as she's a virgin and I'm a virgin. Like I said, I hate limiting losing my virginity to a race, but at the same time, I just, like I said, when it comes to wife and all that stuff, I don't want to make my wife feel like she's not the most beautiful. So yeah, when it's like on her, hurry up. Just like me to hurry up. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, like I said, I don't parade it. I may talk about it occasionally with certain people I love, if I trust them enough. Like, you know, just ideas. You know, just ideas. Come on, this thing not going. That's pretty much it. You know, that's pretty much it. I know it's exclusively now. I tell my preference. I'll talk my preference with only the boys. That's it. Only the boys. That's it. Which I do have that back in Illinois. Come on, go. That's it. You know. And specific people, random people I probably won't see. You know. Specifically men. Male co-workers and just, you know, other men. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. I know I was going to talk about arranged marriage, but I'll do that in another video. It'll get too long. That's the deal. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.